How's it going, guys? James96 here, back with another episode of Final Battleground. And today, guys, we have got some plans. Yes, we are going to be working on a couple of things today. We are first of all going to finally check out what is up there, because it's been driving me crazy and I really want to know what's up there. And then secondly, we're going to hopefully do some work on some villager breeding. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tower up there to see what's up there. Now obviously that's a long way up, so I'm not going to bore you with a raw footage of that because that'll take up a whole episode on its own. So we'll do a quick little time lapse of it and I'll meet you at the top. So see you in a sec. And we're back with another beautiful morning here, and we're just waiting for these guys to burn up so that we can go and start building up. It took quite a while to get all of the stuff that I needed, all of the cobblestone that I needed, but I did use a trick which I'm going to quickly show now. All I did was I remapped one of my keys so that I could basically AFK and not have to dig it all whilst holding the mouse down. So all you do is go into controls, and then if you remap this one, I remapped it to one of my the enter key on my number pad, and then just put a weight on it. And if you do that, then you can just walk away from the computer, which is really helpful. Obviously you have to keep coming back to check that the pick hasn't worn out, but it's still a lot better than just sitting there holding the mouse. Ah, and it's happened again. That's really starting to get boring now. That's happened so many times. There's no real way to avoid it though, unless I get like a cat. But I don't think that's going to come anytime soon somehow. Let's just put a fence there for now. And it looks like none of the trapdoors were broken, which is a nice change. So yeah, let's go up. And we need to try and line ourselves up with where this is, because otherwise it's going to be even more painful than it already is. Oh, I just got hit by something. Probably that skeleton there. Oh, we got a second source of water. Yes, awesome. I thought it was around, but I hadn't actually checked to see where it was. We've had that for quite a while then, and I haven't realised. That's a bit annoying, but well. But then to be fair, we have had quite a few days in a row now where we've kind of expanded without actually like doing a great deal outside, if that makes any sense at all, which it probably doesn't. What I could do is I could line myself up with this so that if necessary I can drop down, because I've got a few picks, but I'm slightly worried I haven't got enough picks to be able to break all of the blocks. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're just going to pillar up, which is going to take ages. So like I said, I'll see you at the top. And we've reached the top, yes. This is taking quite a while actually to get this all done. But yeah, let's check what's in here. Oh, this is good. Right, so we got some coarse dirt. We've got a sharpness 2 sword and a flame bow. That's awesome. We got some apples, which will be very helpful indeed. And we got some iron. That's even more useful. And we got a book, so let's read the book and see what it says. Annals of Triades. When the radiation began to spread, I knew we didn't have much time. Soon all life as we know it would be extinct. I gathered what few survivors I could... that's spelt wrong. I gathered what few survivors I could hear and was barely able to put up the barrier in time. However, though the force field holds death back, I fear it is too late for me. I have received too heavy a dose already and am slowly dying. However, I rest easy knowing that my invention gives mankind a chance to live one day perhaps. The descendants of those who live today will have a world to call home again. I've programmed the force field to slowly extend over time and encompass more areas for the new colony to claim, as soon as those areas become safe for habitation, of course. This will take time, but it is necessary to protect those who are left. This is my dying gift. Live, and one day rebuild the world that was we so carelessly shattered. Try these. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a mouthful to read, as always. A couple of spelling mistakes didn't make my life any easier, but yeah. Okay. We need to get on with the other plan we have for the episode, which is to build a villager breeder. So I'll see you back at the bottom where we will start on that. So see you in a sec. And we've made it through another day and we are back. So let's continue with what we have planned for the episode. I have no idea how long I've been going for, because of the fact that I haven't edited those last clips yet. But I'll put a timer on now quickly if you'll give me a second, so we can try and keep it roughly on course. Right, okay, so let's just dump all the stuff we don't need. Start with that. So we're not going to need that many pickaxes. It didn't actually take that many. I didn't take into account. I didn't work it out very well, whatever I tried to do in my head to work out how many pickaxes we'd need. I massively overestimated. But yeah, let's make a couple of axes because we're going to need a bit of wood. We're not going to need that much, but... Oh, and we've got an axe there. Wow. I need to sort out my inventory. So let's dump off this sword for now because we've got a nice sword. We can dump off the book. I'm just going to try and dump off as much stuff as I can, to be honest. We'll keep that. Dump one of these off then. Alright, that looks good for the moment. We'll take the bucket actually, because first thing I want to do is create an infinite water source so that that is sorted. So, let's go up into our area. How good is this sword then? This guy might have a lot of armor, to be fair. Did he drop any of his armor? I don't think he did. Come on, you want to die. You've got really nice armor as well, so if you could drop some of your armor, that'd be great. Come on. Ah, he didn't drop any of it. We might as well get in there though, then take the stuff. Good, that'll do. And we'll climb back up and carry on with what we're doing. So, what we are going to do first is we're going to grab the other water source and make an infinite water source somewhere, so that we've got one. So, let's go this way. I think it's over here. Good, right. Because once we got this done, it makes our lives so much easier. Haha, you're dead. Alright. Our parkour master. Yes, we made it. Alright. So, I'm thinking what we can do is we can just make one up here for now. And then I'm just going to take that and put it back straight away. And then go check on my sugarcane that hasn't popped off already. Because I don't know how quickly it updates. Oh, very quickly. Good job we checked. Although we should have some stored somewhere anyway, so it shouldn't be end of the world kind of thing. But yeah, let's put this back. We're doing alright on sugarcane. We're starting to get there. We haven't got any more passive mob spawn yet, I don't think. But we should use the dirt that we got to expand that. But you know what? We're trying to do too much at the same time, and we're not making any progress. So, what we're going to do, like I said just a second ago, if you remember that, is we're going to make a very simple breeder. So all we should need to do is pick somewhere with a nice open area, which we've got. Then we're just going to... We need to be at least 9 blocks away from these guys down here. So I'm just going to go up a few just to be sure. Let's try and think about where we do this actually as well. What's down here? Oh, this is going to be a nightmare to do. Nightmare to work out because I'm working it out on camera. I know what I want to build, but it's a lot harder to actually build it. And we need some wood as well, so let's go grab some wood. That'll give me time to think about what I want to do. Just going to ignore that spider. Try and avoid having to make contact with him. Right, this will be enough wood for what we need. I'm just going to let this tree despawn. I'm not going to wait for it. We don't have time for that. Right. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to, like I said, make a pillar up in the sky. So let's start by doing that. And let's just... I'm going to dig through here, I think. It would have been better one further across. But that then takes out of our farming. You know what, let's take up our farming again for now. We're going to need these potatoes anyway, so let's just do that. I feel like I'm doing this very inefficiently for what should be quite an easy design to do. But oh well. Yeah, it's part of Minecraft, you know, that kind of part. I guess. Right, so let's put that back. I've fallen down when I didn't really need to. And just for simplicity's sake, we're going to take this out as well, so we don't have to worry about it. And whack it in here. Alright, and then we probably want to take that out as well, to be honest. Okay, now we're starting to look like we're getting somewhere. So, basically we need to transport one villager up in the air to be able to make this breeder. So, let's work on that first. So all I'm going to do, I think, is use cobblestone and just make a tower. That should be perfectly okay. And then I don't think it really matters exactly where it goes, so I'm just going to make a platform here. It needs to have, where am I going to have the villager come up from? So he's going to come up from here, so we need to try and slab him in. So we'll do that for now. And then we need a gap, and then we need 6 doors, which obviously I didn't think to craft before I got up here. So I'm going to have to make another trip. But if we put 6 doors across there, then that should work. Right, we're starting to get somewhere now, starting to make a bit of progress. That looks good. Alright, now we just need to do the slow, painful process of filling this all in with solid water. And I still didn't bring the doors up with me. We'll do the doors at the end though, I think. I'm just gonna, no I'm not, because I've seen the rotten flesh. Let's drop down. That didn't work. I almost died there. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, we need to make ourselves a sign unless we've got one. We don't have one, so we're going to need to make ourselves a sign. And we should also make the doors while we're here. So let's just turn that all in. And we just need 6 doors. So luckily that's just, 12 pieces of wood now, because they changed that. And then we need a sign. Yes, come on. Come on, James, you can stay on task. The temptation to do a jump cut is very high, but I want to try and do this on camera because I want to show you guys just exactly how it's working. But that does mean that it's a bit slow. Alright, let's go over here. It's night time, but that shouldn't affect things really. Having said that, I think I'm just going to turn it to day so that we don't have a load of problems with monsters. Still slightly red out, which is probably a good hint that we should leave it a bit longer. You know what, that's probably fine. Let's just go for it. See what happens. If it doesn't go over, then it doesn't go over. But I'd like to continue doing what I'm doing. And it worked, yay. Alright. Good, we managed to get up there without anything exploding. It's always nice feeling. Alright, okay, so let's make ourselves a way in here. Because we're going to be going back and forth quite a lot. That needs another slab, I've just remembered. Just on top of there, and that will stop this water which I'm about to place in flowing back. And we're just going to have to run this all the way up, so let's do that quickly. Okay, so we've done that part. I took a jump cut because I decided it was getting very boring, so we have done that and we've made a water elevator. So now we have to do the challenging part of getting just a single, and I really need to watch my health as well. I'm going to kill myself in a second if I don't start watching how I'm jumping around. But yeah, we need to get a single villager into the water elevator to take him up there. There shouldn't be anywhere for him to get out, hopefully, if I've done it right. So yeah, that should be okay. Right, so let's go down over here. And there's a creeper in there, which is just brilliant. Why do I feel burned just from that? Let's watch. We got a bit of time. Ah, he doesn't. But with that, yeah, he's finished off. It's very dry. It looked like he dropped a bone there. Really weird. Right, okay. Let's continue on. So, oh, this could be a good time, actually. If I could get just one of you to come out, that'd be great. Actually, if I put a water source there... Oh, no, he's gone the wrong way. What if I put one? Let's try that again. There we go, that'll work. Because now these guys are being pushed in. And can I get you to go up? You're getting caught on something, aren't you? Yeah, you're getting pushed into the... Oh, I can't swim around at all. What's going on? Alright, let's try... Can't afford... Oh, I can afford to break it, but anyway. Yeah, the problem is that there's... it's a cobblestone wall there, which makes it slightly more difficult to work with. There we go, that should push him in. Go on, go in. Go in, otherwise you'll drown yourself. Alright, hopefully he'll make it all the way up to the top. It's not that far, so let's try and meet him up there. I'm just hoping he doesn't die. He shouldn't be able to die. As long as I've managed to get solid water all the way up, he won't be able to die. I can't see. I'm gonna have to get up there to find out. In fact, let's take a couple of. I'm just gonna assume that he's okay, which is probably not the best tactic, but I don't think I'll be able to save him anyway if he's not. So I'm hoping for the best. Let's get some bit of coal for some torches, because I'm gonna need to light this area up if it does work. I don't think I heard a villager dying. I don't know. I think I would have heard it if I had. Oh, I'm using slabs, which is a really bad idea. I think I put one there as well, didn't I? Yep. Useless person. There we go. Did he survive? Oh, yes, he did. Good. Who did we get up here? The cleric. Branwyn. Okay. So, now what I should be able to do is just put a slab there. Yep. And now I should be able to, there's a lot of I should, I hopefully can, and, you know, all of these words, not I will be able to, I can do this, and all of that. Because, yeah, I'm not that confident with the system. But, yeah, it looks like it's working. So, we should now, if we put the doors here, then we should be able to start getting villagers willing to breed. Now, obviously, we won't see it up here, it'll be down below. So, who knows. And my area isn't actually baby villager friendly at the moment at all. So we'll see, but actually it's kind of baby villager friendly as long as they don't run into the lava. Which, you know, they probably will because they're villagers and they're stupid. Stupid fools. Now we just need to do the long process of digging this out, so I'll probably see you in a sec. Okay, so we're back in our cramped little area. Everything should be roughly back to how it was before. So we should now be ready to try and oh, I see, that's where the water came from before, isn't it? Obviously. We may be able to change it around now, but I'm getting stuck in water currents again. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. We should be able to try and breed these guys now. So let's try and go very briefly into the mechanics of how villager breeding works in 1.8. So basically, it used to be that villagers would just breed at any time as long as the conditions were right. But now there's something which the villagers have, an attribute they have called willingness. So that's basically if they're willing to breed. So if they're ready, if they are willing to make a baby, then if they find someone else who's willing to make a baby, then they will mate and they will make a baby. But unfortunately, we have to do stuff to make them willing. Now, the one that most people know about is trading with them. That will work if it's a new trade. If it's the first time you do a trade, then that will definitely make them willing. Or if it's, or if you just get lucky and you manage to do it. The other way to do it is to chuck them a load of food, so potatoes, which is what we're going to do. We're going to try and balance this out evenly-ish, I guess. I don't really know. Actually, it's probably best to just do something like that. We want to try and give them all a roughly even amount to get the best chances, but it doesn't really matter. You just need to chuck them a bunch of food. They'll start throwing it around, and hopefully they'll start breeding, because the food can make them willing to breed. You gonna take that? Good. Alright, now this isn't a quick process by any means, but hopefully you should start seeing them chucking food around and becoming willing to breed with each other. See, they're throwing food. That's always a good sign. And, oh, was that a heart? I don't know. Might not have been. I'm just going to watch for a little bit. Yeah, he's throwing food around as well. Hopefully they're not wasting the food. I don't want them to be wasting it. I don't want to, oh, look, and they're breeding, and they're mating. Look at that. That is perfect. This guy's just kind of like, take my food, please. But yeah, hopefully they should start breeding with one another. Like I said, this isn't the full breeder, this is just the basic sort of raw concept of it. Once we... Oh, they might even make a baby here. Oh, they tried to load at me. I don't need them. Let's chuck those back into the mix. Oh, that... Stop throwing them at me. But yeah, you can use mechanics like this as well to make food farms, which we will be doing in the future, because you see how they throw food at each other. You can actually intercept that being thrown and therefore get basically a villager that will do your full farming for you. So we will be doing that in the future, trust me. But yeah, yeah, basically, like I was saying, at some point we will make a full system which is fully automatic, but for the time being it's under control anyway, because they can only breed if they're fed. After a certain amount of time of breeding, that amount of potatoes will be kind of worn out, they'll use it all, so we'll have to give them more, but that's fine, because having said that, oh thank God for that, I was just thinking, I wonder if I've given them all of my potatoes, because that would have been bad, because I just remembered, wow, that was close to one of the noobiest things I've done in a little while since the sugarcane incident. They didn't pop off there, let's see the sugarcane, which confuses me, but yeah, that was close. That was just luck that I got away with that, especially since I kept throwing them back to them. That would have been really embarrassing if I'd lost all of my potatoes. But yeah, let's get some planted so that I don't feel tempted to do that again for any reason. We need to braid this one. Put that back. Although our hoe's broken, so we're not going to be able to use it. It's fine, because we're slightly down on potatoes at the moment because of a little mistake on my part. But yeah, I don't think they're probably going to breed on camera for us, because that'd be too nice of them to do that. So we'll just take one final look. We'll probably turn it to day to see if these guys drop anything nice for us. And then that will probably be it. Have you bred? No, not yet. That's a shame. Okay, so let's sleep. Just like so. Days survived is up to 19, guys. We're really racking through the days survived now, which means that our total score at the moment is 19 times 2, which is 38, plus 4. We're up to a score of 42, guys. That is awesome. We're really starting to get somewhere now. We should probably have a quick look, just to give them a bit of chance, at the challenges list to see how we're doing on these, because I haven't really been looking at them very well. We've done the first one. Well, we've done some trading. We've crafted stone tools. We've done cobblestone generator. We've upgraded defences. Find and breed. We haven't bred animals yet. Renewable food. We can get wheat when we're ready just by bone mealing the grass, and carrots we'll hopefully get eventually from the zombies. Journey to another realm. We've gone into the nether, so we've done that. We haven't done potions yet. We need to have a look for a nether fortress at some point. Increase the population. We'll get there at some point, hopefully. Power up your enchanting table. We haven't done yet. And then, yeah, we've got a few more things that we need to do. But we're actually going quite well through that challenge list. So just by naturally playing the game, you do pretty well at going through the challenges. These guys just aren't going to want to breed at the exact same time whilst I'm recording. It's always the way. You can I never seem to be able to watch them. See, this guy's now willing just after this guy was. But I don't think they're going to want to breed with each other. Maybe. No, it's not looking good. Alright, let's just quickly check over here, see what's going on. Did any of you drop any carrots? I think I had to kill them to get them to drop carrots. Oh, we got some more iron though. I'll take that. That is a result. We're doing pretty well with iron actually. We've got a couple of things that we can build with iron at some point. As always, I like to try and get redstone involved in these challenges as much as I can. So you never know, we may work on that next episode. But like I said, lots of temporary stuff that needs to be, finalised. We're starting to get enough building supplies now that we can start looking to make this place look a lot nicer and start to make a proper sort of sanctuary, which is worthy of, our level. Only kidding. But anyway, guys, this is going to be a weird old video because I'm not sure how I'm going to edit it. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. It really means a lot. And if you really enjoyed them, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.